So let's first of all talk about what exactly is the placebo. Well, the definition of placebo is Latin for I shall please. And so basically it's how positive beliefs about something or some kind of belief that we hold about a pill or an injection we receive positively influences our health. So I'm going to give you some examples of this. First of all, I think of my own example. When I was running along and I learned about the power of belief, I used to get these severe sprained ankles about once every 3 to 4 months. And it was horrible. It would twist to the point where my ankle, I'd hear a pop noise and it would just swell up like a balloon. It would go black and blue. It was an absolutely miserable experience. Well, after learning about the power of belief, I'll never forget that moment when I rolled my ankle as normal and I looked down on it, and with all the faith and all the belief that I had, I said, "You will not swell up on me." The next day, my ankle was completely healed. It was absolutely outstanding what I saw happen. There are cases of a gentleman who had advanced lymphoma. He had this type of cancer that was really horrific. He had cancer the size of baseballs all throughout his body, and it was just, he was dying. He was weeks away from death, and the doctor administered a placebo, and his health came back. And then he learned that the placebo didn't work, and then he went back into ill health, and he went back and forth, back and forth. I mean, this just illustrates the power of the mind. Then we go back to World War II, where they would inject soldiers with placebos after they ran out of morphine. And they found time after time that it actually worked so well in some cases, they're actually able to perform surgery on these soldiers without any pain or discomfort. I also think of fake surgery that they'd give to patients, fake knee surgery. And in many cases, the fake knee surgery, where a doctor would just make an incision and then just sew it back up, would work just as well as the real surgery. I think of the patients that suffered with Parkinson's disease. And Parkinson's disease, there's a chemical that needs to be released in the body for the body to properly function. It's called dopamine. And in these patients, they were taking pills to increase the level of dopamine. When they took the placebo, they found a 200% increase in the level of dopamine. So we know that the power of belief has the ability to shift physiologically in the body. Things change. It's absolutely, to me, it's exciting what we are learning about the mind and the mind-body connection and how it works. I also think about a type of conditioning that they did with patients where they'd give them painkillers over and over and over, and after a while the mind was conditioned with it, and after a while of giving them painkillers, the brain memorized what happened when the pill was received. Well, they would substitute it with a placebo, and they noticed the same shifts in the body. The body actually created natural painkillers. So that's a brief introduction into the power of belief and the placebo. And we're going to talk more next time about the nocebo effect, about how harmful beliefs can harm your health.